What's up, guys? It's Nick with Mystic Manifesting, and today's topic is, hold on, wait, I just had it right here. Where do we start when we are manifesting? Well, in the wise words of everyone's number one manifesting teacher, Neville Goddard, we begin at the end. So we go straight to the end result. If we want to be married to our SP, we picture ourselves married to them. If we want to be rich, successful millionaires, we picture ourselves walking around a mansion, feeling that, oh, on my way home, what are we doing? We're driving home from work, but we're picturing a nice mansion with marble floors. We can feel how cold it is on our feet, but then a nice big comfy couch with a big plasma screen TV and a home theater and all this stuff. So we're picturing all these great things at the end, even though at the moment we don't have it, but we feel like when I get home, that's what I'm going home to. Or I'm going home to SP being at my house. Which, side note, I did that the other day, picturing SP being at my house and we're living together and stuff like that. And she spent a weeknight at my house and let me in after work, and it was like, oh, cool. Like, hey, we're not living together, but SP's here at my house, and I get to come home from a long day at work to SP. So sometimes you'll get a little preview like that. Other people have asked me, especially in live, this came up today, do we manifest in steps or do we manifest at the end? Like Neville says, we go straight to the end, but you can manifest in steps. If it's easier, where it's like, oh, I just want to get a text message, dangerous game to play, because you might get a negative message, or you might just get a text message, or you might just get into a friend's state or just talking state, so you might not get your full manifestation. Yeah, you can manifest the next part, then okay, now we're texting, now I want to manifest flirting, and then the flirting happens, and then I want to, and where you're controlling every little aspect of it. I haven't had much luck with it, but I've done it and it's gotten me to places, and I didn't really like that method. I like jumping to the end because then it naturally, God and the universe unfold it in a very natural, beautiful, loving way. And it's actually really cool to see. I like a little bit of surprise and mystery. I know what I'm getting in the end. I know it's like I always say, we're ordering a package from China maybe. And it's going to take, either going to be here next week or next month or in a couple months. But we know what the package is. We're expecting it. It's going to be cool, but we don't know when it's going to get here. But then the whole sequence of everything happening in between is really awesome and majestic and whatever other fancy adjectives you have to describe it. It's a nice, beautiful process. And I've had fun with it, and you guys will too. It's just sitting back and watching it unfold. Sometimes really negative, bad things happen during it, and it's like, oh my God, wait, whoa. It's like almost watching one of those art paintings, like, you know, the guys like spray paint, and it's like, oh, it looks really cool. And he does another spray paint. It's like, what the fuck, you just fucked it up? No, it made it better. So it's like, oh, you might see a third party. What the fuck? It's all ruined. Oh, wait, no, wait. That guy just fucked up. And now she's looking for another relationship or someone to make her heal and realize how great I was and came back. Or it's like, I want to make more money, but then you lose your job. Neville talked about this one happening a lot. I want more money in my life. You lose your job, but then pushes them to start their own business or get hired by a better job that pays more. The negative things are often precede the good things, and that's my own experience. I don't know if that's the actual rule to the law, but that's what I've experienced, is when a negative thing happens, a good thing that's twice as good usually happens right after. So I've learned to love the negative things. When negative things happen, I know really, really good things coming right after that. So that's what I wind up doing. That's what you should do as well. What else is there on this topic? What other notes do I have on it? But yeah, pretty much, it's, if you want to receive in baby steps, you can. If you want to just receive a little thing, like picturing, okay, you want to receive a ring, picture yourself having a ring, but it's not a marriage ring, it's just a little ring. Picture it like my one success story. When I got my high school ring, we had to have red rings. But every time I thought about my ring, I pictured a blue ring. And I was like, man, it's so cool to have a blue ring. And then I put in for the red one like everyone else and blah, blah, blah. And you guys have heard the story. It's one of the first stories on the channel. Maybe I'll make a new video about it. But I wanted a blue ring, and our school color was red, so I had to pick red. Everybody else picked red. Other people lied and tried to get different colors, and they got caught. I did what I was supposed to, but I kept picturing the blue. And on my way into the ceremony where we got our senior rings or whatever, they stopped me, my principal, someone else, and that guy from the ring company were like, listen, we made a mistake, just grab the ring. And I'm like, it's blue, right? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, the mistake's because my ring's blue, right? They're like, how do you know? Someone told you already? I was like, no, I was just took a guess. And they're like, yeah, well, just give it back and we'll put the red stone inside. Sorry for the mix-up, no big deal. I said, no, it's okay, I'll keep the blue. And then my principal was like, no, you gotta go get the red. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I go up there, I get the blue. It's exactly what I wanted because I visualized it. Every time I just thought of the ring, I assumed that. So when you think of SP, I assume the best version. My SP's in love with me. My SP wants to spend all their time with me. Or when I think about money, money comes easy, effortlessly, and joyfully into my life. It's so easy to get money. Money is always flowing in my life. So that's just a little thing. I mean, all of it breaks down to assumptions. Whatever we assume to be true will become true. But there's all these little techniques and ways to do it. And I feel like I'm going in circles almost because I record all my videos all at once. But it's like, all these techniques work, but it's what works best for you. So if you believe something to be true, then it's going to happen. We have to get ourselves into the believing state, even when we don't. That's when robotic affirming comes in. It's like you don't fully believe it, but you keep saying it and your subconscious is taking it in. This is why we be careful how much time we spend on social media, what we consume in the world, because all that could be negative. We don't know what our subconscious is absorbing from it. You scroll through TikTok and you see a bunch of red pill stuff and you think, oh, I'll never get SP. I'm just going to be angry and callous at the world. No, relax and take in the best version of everything. All right? I think that's the last. Yeah, so long story short, if you should manifest in baby steps or in the end, it's up to you because they all work. But I would say go to the end and then watch it unveil itself naturally and beautifully. All right? I love you guys. Circumstances don't matter. You got this and you will achieve whatever you want.